Welcome back to the Recovery Wizard. This is a place for anybody who's on a self-improvement journey, looking to improve their quality of life, overcome mental health implications, including addiction. We are only focused on promoting the individual, any individual who's watching this, to experience for themselves, okay? Empowering individuals to experience transformative results in their recovery in record-breaking amounts of time. Transformative results, that is when we are largely sustainably experiencing inner peace, serenity, freedom, joy, fulfillment, meaning, purpose, right? It's coming from within. It is something that is felt. And this can take decades upon decades to achieve this. It could take lifetimes. Many people never get to these places. And the main reason for that is because there are tons of pitfalls and obstacles on this journey of recovery. They are universal, right? These are not exclusive. They relate to everybody, regardless of our experience, our skin color, our sexual identity. It doesn't matter. So this channel here is about removing the obstacles and pitfalls, giving individuals information. And this is just one person. I'm just one person sharing this information. And so if it resonates, then great. But if it doesn't, then there's a ton of other people that are also doing this type of work. So that's important to know, right? My motto is take the best, leave the rest. Okay, that has served me personally in my own recovery journey so well. And I promote, but I encourage others to utilize that approach. But today I want to talk about one of the major obstacles and pitfalls, okay? And that is not looking at the situation through the main lens, through the core distortion. A lot of times we're looking at our problem through the addiction lens, okay? We're trying to get rid of all the things that we're utilizing addictively. Then there's the mental health lens. We're looking at it through the lens of mental health and trying to work through all of the various diagnoses and different things like that. But the most effective approach, and the one that's going to eliminate the most obstacles and pitfalls, is at looking at the situation through the lens of the relationship with ourself. And the number one way to improve the relationship with oneself, okay, hands down, is to have a treatment plan that is going to promote a sufficient strategy for each aspect of the self that is impacted by poor mental health, addiction, so on and so forth. Pretty much everybody is dealing with this, okay, in our society today. So here's the situation. We have to know that hands down there are these main four aspects that are affected, and they are the spiritual, the emotional, the mental, and the physical. Okay? Each individual aspect has its own situation going on. It is affected or infected. I like to look at it like it's infected because it truly is, in its own way. And it requires its very own sufficient strategy, which is going to be unique to each individual, okay, depending on their individual background and what it is that they're dealing with. But we have to have a strategy to correct each individual aspect, know what the hell is going on within that aspect, and then work those strategies simultaneously. In doing that, we are going to create harmonious reintegration. And it is through the harmonious reintegration, some like to call that wholeness, right? We're always talking about, well, we got to be whole, and and we got to work on ourselves, okay? This is the most effective way to do that, to create harmonious reintegration of all of these aspects, effectively remedying the conflict within. Okay, most of this is happening at a deeply unconscious level, and that's why we need to know and have a plan to correct what is going wrong. A lot of it we don't see. And here is the big take home, okay, is that we're all talking about self-love all the time. And that is the answer. But self-love is a byproduct of this plan of action, of devoting ourselves to this plan of action, which is going to make it so that we show up every single day differently. And it is through showing up differently, namely in alignment with a new set of principles, right? Principles like love, support, trust, honesty, courage, faith, integrity, authenticity, that we are going to begin to actually have self-love, true, sustainable self-love. And it is from that place that we have transformative results in our recovery. Because if you think about it, if you're doing all of this work, there's going to come a time and place where you stand back and you're like, wait, what is there not to love? What is there not to love about this person, me? Because I'm doing all of the things. I'm in alignment with my values and morals. I'm doing what I say I'm gonna do. I'm showing myself that I have discipline, that I can do it. Not perfectly. This is about progress, not perfection, but it is an evolving process. And the more and more that we do this day after day after day, the result is gonna be this extremely sustainable, deep love for self. It is not a what's the word, like an egotistical love. No, it's none of that. Prideful love, no. It's the most humble love that we have ever experienced. It is quiet, and it's from within. And this is the purpose of this channel. And the number one pitfall is not having a plan of action that is creating this harmonious reintegration. Not understanding what is going wrong with all the various aspects. And this video has gotten a little bit long, but to come, we're going to go into each of these aspects more. We're going to go into each one of these aspects and talk about what is going wrong and how we can develop sufficient strategies. But till next time, as always, I hope this message finds each and every one of you well. It is a new year. We've got a lot to look forward to this year, and I really, really hope that that's it. Much love.